Hi everyone, Simple Gardener here. I want to show you what I'm working on this evening, but before I do, I want to show you my potato bed real quick. This is my 3x8 bed for potatoes. I'm doing half of it with Irish potatoes, the other half I'm going to do some sweet potatoes. So back on Valentine's Day, I did my Irish potatoes here. Still got a few that haven't pushed up, but they are looking great so far. Nice dark green. See, got a few still coming up. Small one. I should have a couple coming up along that wall. But what I'll do is I'll wait on these guys to get about 6 inches tall. And when they do, I'll take the soil that I raked on one end and bring it back and backfill it. And I'll do that every time they get about 6 inches. I'll come back over it, backfill about 4 inches, leaving a couple inches so that the sun can get to it and it can grow. And I'll do that until I get all the way to about right in this area somewhere with soil. And then I'll take some leaf mulch and go around them and mulch it in to help the moisture. By the time all that gets done, this end, it ought to be hot enough, feeling good out here temperature wise, I can start my sweet potatoes. But what I'm actually working on is topping these two beds off. So right now I got my peat moss in here, and I'm wetting it down, because if you've ever messed with peat moss, you know it can be very hydrophobic. It does not like to get the absorb the water, so you got to work it. Now I did both these beds like this, but I thought I'd show you guys. You can see all the water that I've got in here. So I watered it down pretty good, but look at this. I rake it back. Look at that, right under the surface. All I'm getting is the surface so far. Now it's supposed to rain tonight, so that'll help out a lot. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna get the peat moss in here. I'm gonna work it in, work it back and forth. I'm gonna wet it a couple more times, kind of get the moisture going through it pretty decently. And then I'll come in, I got my bags of perlite, vermiculite. I'll add some of that in. And then I have this good soil piled up right here that I had removed from these in-bed spots that I'll come in and add that in too. So between the peat moss, the perlite, the vermiculite, and all this good soil I've got piled up here, these two beds will be topped off nicely, and they'll be getting ready to plant. And I'll get them planted. What's the day? Today's the 10th or 11th of March. It's the 10th of March. My average last frost date in my area, 30126 zip code, is March 31st. I'll probably wait. I might get a few things in. I'm going on vacation, so I might get a few things in right before I leave. But then I'll probably, for the most of it, I'll wait till I get back and get everything in the second weekend of April, most likely. But just want to give y'all a quick look. Thanks for watching. All right, so the rain held off, so I was able to actually get this job completed today. You can see here what it looks like in there. So the very bottom layer of this, I did probably about 10 inches. I did with some logs that I had, and kind of a little bit on, like, I think it's pronounced Hugo culture kind of concept. So I did that, and then I put a little layer of wheat straw. And then I came in with some compost that I bought from a local landscape supply. It was probably $30-something, $35, $36, something like that, for a cubic yard. So that's what I filled a lot of this up with. Then I came back in with the mix with my vermiculite, so it's vermiculite, perlite, the peat moss, and this is the soil that I have been working with for years, building up. You can see there's a few worms, but you can see how good this stuff looks. How black it is. So that's some really good stuff. I've had some real good results growing in this soil the last several years. But it'll settle down a few inches before I actually plant it, so I may come back in. I got some more soil over there, may come in, throw a little bit more depending on how much it settles. But there we go. Looks good. Thanks for watching.